Hey everyone, Clark here, and this is the list of the top 5 movies to watch before you die. On this list are different movies that you might not expect to see, or might not want to see, but here's why you should. Number 5, The Dark Knight. It should come as no surprise to comic book nerds that this film made this list. What is called the best of the comic book genre showed that Hollywood can make amazing comic book movies that transcends the genre itself. Christopher Nolan's second Bat film was shot beautifully and masterfully, with performances by Christian Bale and the late Heath Ledger, created such a poetry between the two that even longtime Batman fans like myself did not know could go to this level.
Here's my card.
Definitely a movie you should check out if you're not a comic book fan, to check out the genre, and if you're a comic book fan, then I have no doubt you've already seen this film.
This city deserves a better class of criminal. I'm gonna give it to him. No! You'll see. I'll show you.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Number 4, I'm kinda cheating on. I listed Caddyshack, Animal House, and Monty Python: The Holy Grail. So in a sense, I made it a 3-way tie. Or in this case, you just need to pick one of the 3 and you get the gist of the other 2. Since this list is about top 5 movies to watch before you die, I wanted to put all 3 on here.
He's not crazy about gophers, but he is crazy.
License to kill gophers by the government of the United Nations.
But they all 3 are very identical.
Mr. Gopher
These 3
as
movies
himself.
represent the shining examples of what comedy movies should be today. Take note, Adam Sandler. Ask your parents. Your dad more than likely is going to know or have watched all 3, if not only 2 or 1. But they've seen them. These classics by themselves, let alone all together. All were made in the span of 5 years as well, 1978, 75, and 1980, respectively. Nothing connects them, except that the 3 have all relevance today and could teach a thing or two about modern directors having fun and not focusing on the cruddy plot to expand the story. There is no plot in these 3. It just goes from one goofy scene to the next, and that works to its advantage.
Caddyshack, the comedy with...
One of the 3 you should watch. Just pick one. If you like golf stories, watch Caddyshack. If you like British people, watch Monty Python. If you like a college movie, watch Animal House. I'm just saying, pick one of the 3, and they are representative of each other in terms of the comedy levels.
D-Day. Fun in those days. The girls. The party. The friendships.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch. On ya, pansy. Victory is mine. Stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. Yes, I have. Look, it's just a flesh wound.
Number 3 is Odd Thomas. Now this will be a tough one to swallow if you're not into weird stuff. The late Anton Yelchin and Willem Dafoe star in this action drama. If you can get past the premise of weird dead creatures that our protagonist can see, and only him, and you can stick to the end, I promise you the payoff is so beautiful and touching it'll make any grown man, even a tough one like me, cry. It is beautifully made, and it is a shame that the series cannot continue without Anton. Amazing premise, one of a kind, based upon a story apparently, which I did not know until researching this video. Amazing through and through. Number 2, Saving Private Ryan. One of the greatest movies ever to be put on film about World War II. The first 30 minutes will create a lasting effect upon you, if you have any heart or soul. The accuracy of which the filmmakers put into recreating D-Day is something that will not be trumped for a very long time. There is no fancy medals, cheesy war movie tropes like Pearl Harbor with a girl getting involved, or stories, many stories of home to increase the sadness of a death. There's only a couple, not as many as modern day war films. And it is just beautiful how well made and well documented and amazing this movie is. A little violent with an R rating, especially the intensity of the D-Day landings. But it's definitely one that if you never watch a war film, this should be the one you watch. Based upon a relatively true story of a soldier whose 3 brothers died during World War II, getting him a free ticket home, and a group of soldiers to go after him. Amazing through and through, and the last couple minutes, along with the first 30, will touch your heart. Number 1, Big Fish. An odd choice for a list of 5 movies to watch before you die that you might not come across in your travels, or you might not want to watch. Why would I choose Big Fish? Well, this movie was directed by Tim Burton, and that's important to why I picked this. If you're a movie buff, you know the kind of way he works. And if you don't know who Tim Burton is, think of Alice in Wonderland, Edward Scissorhands, kind of The Nightmare Before Christmas, a couple others you could probably think of off the top of your head now that you got the gist of what type of movies he makes. But this is the important part. This director has a certain type of movie magic, and he plays that to his advantage in this movie. This movie is about a son and father talking about old memories, or at least the father is talking about old stories of his before the dad passes away. Now that's not a spoiler. That is told in the first 10 minutes of the movie. The real spoiler is, and I mean I'm literally about to spoil it, is that the son who we are following is listening to his father's tall tales. Now, while we are actually watching it as his dad describes it, there's a lot of exaggeration that we visibly see, but only the dad is speaking, so the son sees it as we sees it in his head. But this is where Burton's touch comes in brilliantly. After hearing the stories, the son doesn't believe his father. At the funeral for the father, the son realizes as more and more people show up that every story was true. Instead of Burton stylized of how we saw and how the son imagined it, we see them as normal, as if Burton turned off his fun and creativeness and just directed the same people but in their normal attire. And it slowly dawns upon the son that it was all true. Even the tale about the big fish, all of it was true in a sense. He has made it sound a little bit better. Amazing performances throughout the movie, especially Ewan McGregor. Well, there you have it. My weird list of 5 movies, well, asterisk there in the 5, that you should watch before you die. You might not like the type of genre, might not like the actors, you might not like something about it, but these are the 5 movies, or 8, depending on how you look at it, that you should definitely watch before you die. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.